Hey everyone, just gonna wait for a couple people to get on here. If you're jumping on, comment below so that I know everything is working. Tell me where you're watching from. Comment below, tell me where you're watching from so I know everything is working correctly and we can get started. Hi Charlie, thanks for joining me. It's kind of nice to have some of my home team. I'm gonna wait to see if a couple more comments pop up just to make sure everything is working. So tell me where you're watching from. Hi Tiff. I am so excited to be here and really grateful for the opportunity to share my Seint journey and kind of what brought me here. I feel like I'm a little inexperienced and new to this to be here, but I think it's super important to see everyone's story and realize that you just have to start somewhere. Like, not everybody has been doing this for 3 years, and there's all different experience levels, and you just got to start. So with that, I am Baylee Lukonen. I am a Seint beauty artist based out of South Dakota. And like I said, I'm so excited to be here. A couple of different things about me is I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I work in agriculture. So totally different than the beauty industry, right? Like, I work with farmers and ranchers all day, every day. My husband and I raise shorthorn cattle. I'm a 4th generation shorthorn breeder, which I'm super proud of. And I've grown up in agriculture. Like, that's my entire life, up until this point, that is. So, you know, in agriculture, there's kind of this idea that you can't wear makeup. You can't curl your hair, you can't wear earrings to go to the field, you can't move cattle if you're wearing makeup. Like, I don't know why that was ever decided or who decided that, but people will literally look at you like, what are you doing? You don't belong here. Like, you're high maintenance and you're this and you're that. And so it was kind of hard for me to dive in to this Seint journey. But a little background: when I was in college, or high school, going into college, I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. Like, I was totally torn. I knew I loved agriculture and that I really wanted to do that, but I wasn't sure. So I explored some different things. My junior and senior year of high school, I TA'd. I thought maybe I wanted to be a teacher, and maybe I wanted to be a nurse. And then I was like, no, I want to be a cosmetologist. And my mom's a cosmetologist, and I have tons of family members who are cosmetologists. And so I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Like, I grew up in the beauty industry. I was the first one in my class who got to color their hair. And, you know, I got to be a model for a haircutting class at like 12 years old. So all these different things. And I was like, yeah, I want to be in the beauty industry. That's what I want to do. Well, my mom had other ideas. And my aunt, who's also a cosmetologist, didn't agree and just kind of said, you know, like, I've been doing this for 15 years and it's hard on your body and, you know, all these other things, and saw a different plan for my life. And they weren't wrong. I absolutely love what I do in agriculture. I love my job. I love working with producers. I love teaching people about soil and soil health and how important it is. But I'm just like going through life like something's missing. Like, something, I just like grasping for fulfillment that wasn't coming from anywhere in my life. And so, you know, time goes on and I'm like, should I go back to hair school? Should I do all of these things? My freshman year of college, halfway through, was like, oh, this is not for me. I want to go to hair school. And I didn't. I stuck with it. And obviously I continued to work in agriculture, and it's a huge part of my life. I absolutely love it. But I felt like I wasn't able to fully express who I was and be creative. And like, I was just kind of looked at weird when I did. So time goes on. I actually followed my direct upline on Instagram, Beth Kohler, And I followed her page because somebody else recommended her page. Another farm wife recommended her page. And I got there and I'm like, whoa, like she is like me and I'm like her. Like she's involved in agriculture. She's a wife. She's a mom. And Seint Beauty fits in perfectly. Like you can mix all of these things together and it can work if you wanted to. Hi, Ellen. Thanks. And so it took a little while. I was pretty timid, you know, like, well, what are people gonna think of me? I don't know why we all care about that so much. Like, it's none of our business what other people think of us. Do what you want to do and, you know, have fun. So I thought about it for a while. I followed her page for quite a while. I would say almost a year. Loved listening to her talk about Seint Beauty products. At the time it was mascara, obviously. And I was like, yeah, I want to try that. Keep in mind, I'm like a makeup junkie. I could spend hours and hours and hours in Sephora and Ulta. And I love doing people's makeup. Like people ask me to do their makeup for prom. I did my dance team's makeup. The high school play, I did the makeup. Like all these things, but I just wasn't quite there yet. So I tried the makeup. I got a color match, I think in the end of August or September. And it took me forever to order. Like I just was like, I don't know why. I just pushed the pedal, like the brakes. I just didn't want to invest in it. And it's not even expensive or anything, but it was just like, how can this be any good? You know? So anyways, I finally order my makeup and, it was either right before or right after. I think it was a couple weeks before I ordered my makeup. I was just going through a funk. Like, you know, we're in the thick of COVID and it's what should be a really busy season in our life because we should be going to cattle shows and we should be celebrating my husband's birthday and we should be doing all of these things and we're just not seeing anybody. We're not going anywhere. I'm working from home. And it's kind of depressing, right? So I don't even need to interact with people. I just need to be surrounded by people. I need a purpose, a reason to get up out of bed every day and get ready. And I don't have that. I'm just at home every day in my pajamas and hanging out, working from home, not seeing anybody. So I had made a pledge to myself and I knew exactly what was wrong. I knew that it was because I wasn't going anywhere and I wasn't putting any effort into getting myself ready. I'm the kind of person who, if I get up in the morning and I have a routine and I shower and I get ready and I get dressed, I am going to be productive that day. Like I'm going to get something done. And if I don't, I just can't get a lot done. I don't know what it is about that just motivates me, but it does. So I made a pledge to myself while this is going on. Keep in mind, like Seint Beauty's in the back of my head, kind of. It's there. I'm thinking about it every day, but I'm not really sure. I'm even talking to my husband about it, but I'm just not sure. So I ordered the makeup, and meanwhile, I made this pledge that I was going to get ready every single day. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get ready. I'm going to put a little bit of makeup on. I'm going to get dressed, put on a pair of jeans, and I'm going to get something done. Like, I cannot sit in this funk. And so I did. And this was my old makeup routine, like before I had gotten Seint Beauty, and I'm like, okay, this is great. I feel good, but this is taking way too long. Like this is taking too much of my time in the morning to get ready, and I just don't have time for it. But I feel really good when I'm put together. So it was kind of like I knew something wasn't working with my old routine. And so I finally get my Seint Beauty package. At the time, it's still mascara. And I'm so excited to try it. Like, I waited by the mailbox for it to come. I was so excited to try it. And I put it on the first time, and I was like, yeah, it looks really good, but I don't love the process. Like, I've gotten really good at the old process, right? So, excuse me one second. So I'm like, this is totally different. And I don't know if I love it. Like, it looks good, right? My makeup looks good. But it's got to be the camera. It's got to be the mirror. Like, it can't look this good in person because I don't have all these layers on and it's not what I'm used to. So I was kind of like, I don't know. I even went back to my old routine for a day. And then I decided, no, I bought this makeup. I'm going to try it. Like, I see all these people doing these videos and knowing how to use this makeup, I'm gonna get good at the process and learn how to use it. And so I did, and I ended up loving it, realizing that just because it was simple and fast didn't mean that it wasn't good. And so time kind of came and went, and Beth had posted about if someone wanted to do like a host a post where you just talk about your new makeup and why you like it, and not a full-blown online party, because I'm just not a party person. Like, I'm terrified to bother somebody. I don't want to I don't want people to think that I think I'm something I'm not. All these different things, like, people's opinions are just so heavy on me at this point in time. So I did the host a post, and a couple people were interested, you know, got a couple color matches, and that was when I was like, oh, people are interested in this, and I love it, and I've figured it out. I want to help other people figure it out, and I want to share it. But I still was like, this just doesn't fit with my life. I'm too busy, and it's an investment. Like, it costs money to start up, right? So I kind of pitter-pattered about it, and I had told Beth originally that I was interested in the Seint Beauty program, and she never pressured me. And that was the key. She never pressured me. She never pushed me to do it. It was like I had to work through the different things in my life and the different doubts that I had about this and come on my own. And once I did, I finally decided to I went to the enroll page like 3 or 4 times, and I would put my information in, and then I would just X out. Like, I felt like that was gonna like fulfill it, and then I could just walk away. So finally, obviously, I finished the enroll, and I got kind of lucky because I joined at the same time as a lot of other artists on our team. And so we had our first like new artist Zoom call, and I was like, wow, this is so fun. All of these people are just like me. They're busy, they're moms, they're wives, they're working, they're doing all these different things, and Seint Beauty can fit in their life. So that first Zoom call is really what just kind of set everything into motion for me. And I was like, I'm just going to dive in this month. Like, I'm going to post content. I woke up every day. I was excited to film. I wanted to take pictures. I wanted to talk about the makeup and why I loved it, and share my story. And I did. And the first month was really, really great. And then COVID hit our family, and we got really, really sick. And then it was Christmas, and then it was New Year's, and so now we're just kind of like trying to get back into a solid routine. And I tell you this because I don't want you to think that it has to be all rainbows and butterflies, and that consistency is key. But things happen, life happens, and this is something that is super flexible. So do I fully intend to dive in again this month? Absolutely. Like, I love this product and I want to share it. But life happens, and that's okay. And we all start somewhere. So I think that's really, really important to remember, that you're not going to just start out, and it's not always going to be just smooth sailing, meeting your sales goals every single month. It could be a challenge, but if you're up for it, you can do it. If you set your mind to it and you stay consistent and you want to be good at this, you can. And it's really impacted every avenue of my life, because when I feel good and I feel confident and I feel like I can take on the world, I'm a better wife, I'm a better mother, I'm a better employee, I'm a better friend. So it's really fulfilled something that I have felt is missing for a very, very long time. I get a little bit emotional talking about it, but it's true. Like, I love doing this. It fits so well, and you can do it too. So I am really glad you all hopped on to listen. I'm so thankful for this opportunity to share my journey and my story with you. I want to encourage you, if you're thinking about becoming an artist, January 15th is the perfect time to join, because it is the Seint birthday party, and I'm really excited because I've never experienced a birthday party, so this will be my first one. But it's a great time to join, because you get a $65 voucher that you can use to purchase additional things for your artist kit. So that's super, super cool. And that'll be taking place over on Instagram. So if you're thinking about becoming an artist, or even just thinking about trying the makeup, like, seriously, just try it. I dare you. What's the worst thing that could happen? do it, try it. And make sure that you are shopping with the artist who invited you to this group. If you decide to become an artist, make sure to touch base with the artist who invited you to this group. We all have our personal links to shop through, so that's very, very important. But I will be watching the comments for any questions that come in, any concerns you have about being an artist. Yeah, and let me know if you're catching the replay, comment replay. But yes, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. It's a fresh start, new week. Go get it.